last twin-lens-reflex camera produced by Yashica. This is a 120 format medium format camera that takes 12 6x6 centimeter photos. The f3.5 taking lens is a 80mm, which is like a normal perspective 15mm lens for a 35mm camera. The viewing lens is f2.8. Normally, the battery needs to be a discontinued PX625 mercury battery. My camera has its lightmeter fixed and adjusted to use a 1.5V LR9 alkaline battery. For more accurate metering, you might consider using a separate lightmeter or a phone app. You can also use black and white or color negatives, which has a large exposure latitude that is more forgiving of 1 to 2 stops of over or under exposure. The minus side go toward inside the camera. The plus side faces outside. Screw on the battery. You can load the film by opening up the film door. Move the take-up spool. Make sure the pressure plate is set to 12 exposure for 120 format film. Install the 120 film. Remove the little piece of paper. Make sure there's enough tension. Wind the film so that the arrow aligns to the green film start mark for 12 exposures. Close the film door by turning it all the way clockwise and make sure this does not pop open. Wind the film until the counter shows 1. You can charge the shutter by doing a slight counterclockwise wind. Set the ASA film speed. Open the waist level finder, which also turn on the light meter. Change the shutter speed with the right dial. Change the aperture with the left dial. Match the needle to set the correct exposure. To focus, you can open the magnifier. Use the focusing knob, close the magnifier. You can also focus by using the depth of field indicator. F3.5 on the dial indicates the focus plane. You can compose with the viewfinder, or you can use the sports finder. You can actually compose by looking through here. You can close the sports finder by pressing this button here. When you're ready to take a photo, make sure the shutter is not locked. And then take a picture. The shutter also has a cable release thread. Here is the cold shoe accessory shoe. Set the flash sync to X for modern electronic flashes. The sync speed is up to 1/500 of a second. Here is the PC terminal. For analog cameras, I don't usually use a self timer. Don't try this unless this camera has been cleaned, lubricated, and adjusted recently. Make sure the flash sync is set to X. Set the self timer lever. Wind the film and cock the shutter. Click the shutter.
Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.